Figure 1 shows y equals cos x, and we're measuring it in radians. Okay, let's add on a couple bits. So that would be pi over 2, and that would be pi, and so on. So pi over 2 is about 1.5. Then use figure 1 to explain why this equation has only one real root giving an answer. Okay, so we've got cos x. Let's make cos x the subject. So cos x is going to equal 2x plus a half. Now the solution to this equation here is going to be the solution to the simultaneous equations y equals cos x and y equals 2x plus a half. It's where those two graphs intersect. And that's exactly why I've rearranged it to make cos x a subject, because we have that graph. So we just need to do a little sketch of 2x plus a half. We know it's going to go through a half, and actually that's going to be here. And it's going to go along 1 and up 2. I think I only need to draw a sketch really here. I think it's sort of going to be here. That looks about right. It doesn't have to be super accurate, but let's connect to it. And there is our straight line. Y equals 2x plus a half. So there's one point of intersection. Between y equals 2x plus a half and y equals cos x. So cos x minus 2x minus a half equals 0 has only one real root. Let's just identify that point by putting a cross on it as well, and maybe even pointing at it, just to make it really clear. We're told that this root is alpha, and that alpha is small, and then asked to use the small angle approximation for cos x to estimate it to 3 decimal places. So here are our small angle approximations. You can write sine, cos, and tan as infinite series, and then for small angles, just truncate and take the first few terms. In the case of sine and tan, the first term. In the case of cos, the first two terms, because that second term is the one involving theta. Okay, so what we can do is say that 1 minus, and for us it's going to be x, so 1 minus x squared over 2 minus 2x minus a half is going to equal 0. I could say approximately, but I'm just going to go straight for n equals here. I'm going to times through by 2. 2 minus x squared minus 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. And then make it so it's x squared plus 4x. And then it's going to be minus 1 is equal to 0. And I've got a quadratic that I can solve. It's not going to factorize. It's already talking about 3 decimal places. So I'm just going to use the quadratic formula for this. So 1, 4, and minus 1. This gives us minus 2 plus root 5. I'm just going to go straight. Actually, I will write that down. X equals minus 2 plus root 5. Or it will be minus 2 minus root 5. Okay, and then that gives us 0.23606. 23606. Or another solution, minus 4.236. Okay, reject, since this is not small, but the other one is pretty small. It's small enough for our approximation, and therefore finally I'm going to say that alpha is equal to 0.236.